While I was adding the background to my blue jay here with Payne's Gray, I went into the leaf area a bit, and I thought it would be a good time to show how you can lift with colors that don't stain. And this is 300-pound cold press, so that also makes lifting easier because it's really rugged. What I do is I wet my brush and I wet the area that I want to lift away. I use inexpensive brushes for this because it is a little hard on the brush, so I don't want to ruin anything with good bristles. These are they're years old, and they were probably about $1.50 to $3, and they have been workhorses. They've really been great. I don't know if they're even available anymore, but they're called Royal Soft Grips, and they're really easy to use. Okay, so what I do, I've wet the areas that I want to lift. Here you can see when I put the background in, I didn't want to fiddle around, so I didn't worry about going over the lines. But since Payne's Gray can be lifted on this 300-pound watercolor paper, you can see how I'm able to use those harder, inexpensive bristles and wipe away a little of the excess. It doesn't take it completely away, but it'll be better. And I just use a old t-shirt I have and just wipe the paint I've lifted onto the t-shirt. And this way you don't have to worry so much when you put the background down if you go into an area that you want to have lighter or a different color. If you use non-staining paints, you can usually go back in, especially on the heavier papers, and lift it out a bit. You can also blot, but I'm careful when I blot because I have marred the surface of the watercolor papers in the past by not having a light hand with it. If you press too hard, you can make an indentation that will gather paint when you go back over it. So that's what I do. I'm not quite finished, but it gives you the idea. And it keeps you from having to put the background on in a slow manner, because I have found that the quicker you can get this color on, the smoother it's going to be. And this turned out really nice and smooth. Down here it backwashed a little bit where water got caught under the blue tape and then came back out and gave me a bit of a backwash, but that's okay. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. So give that a try if you go over the lines. I never was very good at coloring in the lines, so this is about what I get.